Everyone, welcome back to a new post today. Today, let's look at the most important topics that you need to keep track for the preliminary upcoming UPSC Civil Services examination of 2025. And the very first is about Prime Minister Narendra Modi being on a three-nation visit to Africa, West African nation, where he visited Nigeria. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the first Prime Minister to visit Nigeria, Abuja, in 17 years. As soon as he went there, he was given a state salute and was gifted the key to the city, which is a symbolic gesture for Abuja. And there is a 60,000 strong Indian expatriate community. He also praised African Union for becoming a member in the 18th G20 summit when India was holding the presidency in 2023. And India also recently supplied a lot of relief material for the floods in Nigeria. India and Nigeria share a strong partnership of 6 decades, and the renewed relationship now comes in when both the nations are pushing for a permanent UN Security Council position. Prime Minister was on a visit to Guyana after that, and India is a part of the 19th G20 Trioca, which includes India, Brazil and South Africa, who will take over the next G20 presidentship for 2025. Now, Prime Minister also visited Guyana. This is the first time in 50 years that an Indian Prime Minister visited the Caribbean nation. 3 MOUs were signed with Nigeria. There were the Cultural Exchange Program, Customs Cooperation and the Survey Cooperation as well. Apart from that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also praised Nigeria for its share of ECOWAS and its contribution to the multilateral and plurilateral bodies, and also its joining of International Solar Alliance along with the International Big Cat Alliance as well, and also invited Nigeria to join other pro-climate green initiatives by India. The next is about India's test firing successfully the first hypersonic cruise missile with a range of 15,000 kilometers off the coast of Odisha on APJ Abdul Kalam Island. Now, this range of the missile, that is the hypersonic cruise missile, as 1500 kilometers. It can travel at a speed of nearly 3 kilometers per second, and it can carry both conventional and nuclear warheads. This achievement puts India in a group of selected nations of Russia, China, and along with USA, which have hypersonic capabilities. So this is the first missile test. The term hypersonic refers to any missile, the terms hypersonic refers to a speed of having 5 times the speed of sound, which includes a Mach 5, and this comes down to almost 1 mile per second. Another key feature of this missile is maneuverability, setting them apart from ballistic missiles that follow a set course or a trajectory. And there are 2 types of hypersonic weapons. One is the hypersonic glide vehicle and the hypersonic cruise missile. The hypersonic glide vehicle are launched from rockets before gliding to the intended target, and the hypersonic cruise missiles are powered by air-breathing high-end speed engines or scramjets after acquiring their target. And the next is about the UNESCO Committee for Protection of Cultural Property now decided to give enhanced protection to 34 cultural properties in Lebanon. There has been ongoing war between Hezbollah and Israel in Lebanon, and therefore a lot of damage to the cultural properties in Lebanon. This UNESCO committee and now decided to give enhanced protection under the UNESCO Convention and grant international financial assistance along with support for implementing the emergency heritage measures as well. The said 34 cultural properties will now benefit high level of immunity against any attack and use of military purpose. Non-compliance with these clauses will constitute a serious violation of 1954A Convention that protects the cultural properties from conflict. The sites are now placed under enhanced protection category, and they will receive technical and financial assistance from UNESCO to reinforce the legal protections and also improve the risk anticipation and management measures as well. Some of the names of the sites are Baalbek, Tyre and Anjar. They are located in Lebanon and they were in news. And the next is about chess terms. ELO points or ELO ratings have been in use. So what are these? These assess the chess player's result along with quality. Players' ratings can increase or decrease by a maximum of 32 points, which is called as a K factor. And the K factor determines how much weight is given to a player's tournament performance. Based on the ELO ratings or the ELO points, a grandmaster should have at least a rating of 2,500 and higher. International masters should have a rating between 2,400 and 2,500. FIDE masters should have a rating between 2,300 and 2,400. Chess A players, Class A players classes have a rating between 2300 to 2400, class B between 1600 to 1799, C between 1400 to 1599, D from 1200 to 1399, and E between 1000 to 1199. So these are this is what is mean ELO points. So recently this was a news when Gukesh was playing opposite his Chinese counterpart and where he won. So this is about the ELO points with regard to chess. So I thought these was few points which I thought I should be sharing with you for November 18th. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you tomorrow in another most important post for the most important topics for November 19th. Until then, it's very happy learning.